Want to get better at Mercy, you noob? I'm AlyMew, and here to teach you how to play Mercy and understand Mercy the way I do. I try to make learning fun, and if you hate people that curse,
What the fuck is taking so long?
you might just want to fuck off. After I'm done with you, hopefully you'll be dying a lot fucking less and helping your team get the V. You know, V for victory? First off, most people think that healers are the easiest role. As someone who gets pigeonholed into this role, it can get boring as fuck. And there are moments where I wonder, what would happen if I stopped healing? Sorry, I had to do that. Real talk though, if you had an amazing healer, they will enable other heroes on their team to do their job better. The moment you lock in Mercy, you have a giant fucking X marked on you. Depending on your rank, people will get smarter and go straight for the healers, especially for Mercy's little booty. Mercy is one of the most mobile heroes, especially in the healer category. Let's talk about sex, baby. Abilities. Her abilities. On PC, the shift key enables her guardian angel, which allows her to fly quickly to heal someone. You will also have to be within a certain distance to highlight a teammate that you want to fly to. You can also shift to people's dead souls, but that has to do with Mercy's ult, and we'll talk about that later. I'm an aggressive Mercy player, so I will be found shifting all over the place within reason. A thing that people forget is that you can cancel that guardian angel by pressing shift again. So if you're zipping through and you want to cancel that shit, press shift again. It'll stop it. And it'll stop you from getting into danger zone. Danger zone! Keep in mind, if you're in the front line, that it's very easy to get picked off. Usually, when a healer is picked off, it is a lot easier for the enemy team to win. So positioning is very important, which I'll talk in a bit. You see this glorious staff? It actually has a fucking name, which I didn't know until I researched to sound more smarter. It's called caduceus staff. Caduceus staff. Is that how you say it? Comment below and let me know if I pronounced that right, or is there another way of saying it, or the correct way of saying it? Alright, back at the topic at hand. You can either heal with left click or do dank damage boost with the right click. It's important that you're not healing someone who is full HP when you can actually damage boost them. HP means health points, you noob, if you didn't know that. There is a range on her obnoxious leash. This also allows the enemies to see where the fuck you are or where the enemy Mercy is. I personally like making sure that everyone on my team who is alive near me is pretty much full HP before I start damage boosting them. Who should you damage boost? There's nothing more fucking annoying than a pharmacy. You get a Farah.
I have a
Farah.
I have a
Mercy.
Pharmacy. The most annoying combo in the world in this game. Farah is a hero that can fly in the air. A healer like Mercy who can fly and pocket her makes her almost unkillable. What is pocketing? Pocketing is a term used a lot in Overwatch, which is when a healer only focuses on healing or buffing one hero. This is dangerous because instead of helping the other 4 people, you're putting all your eggs in one basket, and you better damn make sure that basket is made out of diamond or higher. If you notice that this person that you're trying to pocket, they're not worth pocketing anymore, just play Mercy regularly and just heal everybody. However, if the person you're pocketing is really good, you can make them unkillable as long as you position yourself out of danger. Self-heal is a passive she has where after 2 seconds of not taking damage, Mercy starts regenerating health. Woo! Spacebar is for jumping. However, for Mercy, if you hold it down, you will descend slowly in the air. This ability is called Angelic Descent. I use it a lot when I'm healing from above, either above on a building or flying with Farah. to make my moves unpredictable by switching from Guardian Angel, then naturally falling, then using Angelic Descent. This is honestly to dodge that McCree soldier from taking me down. The last thing you can do as Mercy is whipping out her caduceus blaster, which is her pistol, and I get this by rolling my mouse wheel. I think you can press the number 2, but the mouse wheel in the middle is so much easier to get, the pistol out. This pistol is actually pretty useful in certain situations, like if you're left alone or your team is in full health and you're given an opportunity to help deal damage. This is a call that you have to make, but in most situations, let's hope you don't have to troll and, go DPS Mercy. DPS means damage per second, which kind of refers to heroes that are labeled as attack/defense heroes, which are they're meant to be the main damage dealers to kill people like Soldier, McCree, Reaper. On to the glorious Q button, which is your Resurrect, aka your ult. Mercy is the only hero that can bring people back to life as of now. It takes about 1 second to cast, and you will see the souls of your dead teammates with timers. You have about 10 seconds to resurrect each teammate before they respawn. The range of this ult is about 15 meters. However, who the fuck really measures that? If you play enough Mercy, you'll get the feeling of how big your ult can reach, and there will be an indicator of how many people you can pick up. The decision of rezzing one person, 2, or a giant res is up to you. Your teammates might not hear you telling that you have res up and would like them to nicely die in one area. Maybe with a coordinated team, that will happen. However, you can gauge by the situation if you need to solo res someone or not. I tend to, at the beginning of matches, to solo res tanks or do 2-man reses. If we're trying to desperately cap a point, I will save my res and play very passively to do a crazy team res. Sometimes you will have to hide away and let your wonderful teammates die one by one to swoop in and res. Hopefully at this point, you've baited out the enemy team to use their ults. Now be careful about withholding your res since it does come up quite quickly. This is when the question comes into mind, when should I swap off Mercy? You should definitely swap off Mercy if they have someone like Tracer, Genji flanking the backline, and you're just getting fucked up the ass. You aren't able to stay alive long enough to make an impact and unable to use that res. Do not sit on that res because I don't want to switch off Mercy because I got this res. Just swap off into a different healer. There are just some days where your Mercy game can be off, and swapping can definitely help you in the long run. Don't be the stubborn asshole that wants to use your ult but can never ult. It's just a waste trying. The most important thing that we'll talk about is positioning. No, I'm not talking about Karma Sutra. Remember the glorious ult we talked about? Or how getting picked off by Genji or Tracer chasing our little booty? It has a lot to do with where you position yourself as Mercy. Being able to shift to your teammates with ease, knowing when you can play aggressive is important. I keep track of the enemy's ults by keeping a mental gauge on it. If their Zarya or Farah hasn't ulted yet, I will play a bit farther just so I won't get caught and hopefully bring the team back up to win the team fight because the enemy team used their ults. I play a lot aggressive and put myself in more dangerous positions when I know that the enemy team is bad. You can definitely sense it when you test the waters out yourself. However, don't ever underestimate the enemy, because there are times when the teams will reverse sweep your team because you're too careless and getting picked off too frequently. Always keep an escape route plan, wherever you are. I'm always mentally keeping a map of positions where my teammates are, so I know where to turn and shift to. The last thing is being able to hide as Mercy. This is when you have a strong feeling that your teammates will all die on point. Just hide. I know it's fucking boring. Just hide. Wait for the very last second to come out of your camping spot to not get fucked as you're zipping with Guardian Angel to motherfucking res the team like a boss. Like a boss. As amazing as it feels to res a team, you can also get fucked as you're trying to res the team or someone just comes across your hiding spot. So sometimes it's kind of a gamble. So currently we're in the end of season 3. It just stopped. However, in season 4, that is for the next patch, Mercy is invulnerable when she resurrects her team. Fuck yeah! Anyway, any hero is easy if you know how to play them. Let me tell ya, there are some people I know that are in high elo that cannot play Mercy simply due to positioning. I hope this was fun for you to watch and that you've learned how to play Mercy my way. If you like this video, I'd appreciate you tipping me with a smack on the like button. If you fucking hit that dislike button, guess what? On YouTube, it counts as like. So fuck you. And comment below with what you enjoyed and what you learned new. I hope to see you guys next time if I'm streaming or maybe for the next guide that I'll be making. GG, bitches! Want to be the first one notified when I upload or stream? All you have to do is do this and you'll be notified.